Good day, and welcome to episode 41 of the 100 Spin Test, where I take roulette strategies and deliberately play them poorly. There are too many distractions which prevent people from playing roulette perfectly. So the goal of this channel is to honestly see if certain flat betting strategies can deal with real-world distractions and human imperfection. Today's test strategy is an old and common bet called Red Snake. It's a wavy line of connected red straight-up bets where only one of each street is selected. This is still just a basic 12-number bet, so that pesky house edge which varies between 1.35% on a French wheel to 7.69% if you're crazy enough to play on a 000 wheel remains. Therefore, a large number of consecutive unmodified bets can drain a bankroll. With any luck, we can uncover and exploit an exception. This bet has potential, but I will diminish it a bit by not progressing. A good progression on a 12-unit bet is Fibonacci, but I'm giving old fibbers the day off. Since I play online, I'll use a European wheel. With this bet, there are 12 winning numbers out of a possible 37, giving you a 32.5% likelihood of winning on each spin. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've set the unit size to $1, euro, or pound. Simply place 1 unit each on 1, 5, 9, 12, 14, 16, 19, 23, 27, 30, 32, and 34. You will win 24 units if the ball lands on one of the straight-up numbers, and lose 12 if it doesn't.
As always, the chart below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives a hint at how volatile the bet is. Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
I'll run a real money version of this bet on a real table after the commentary. We come out ahead, but I don't recommend going to the casino and screaming "shut up and take my money." This run was incredibly favorable and the sample was not representative. We won 39 times and lost 61. In fact, we won 6 more times more than expected. We reached a low water mark of -96 before climbing up to +240, which was the high water mark, and then wrapping up at +204. We were in profit for 79% of the session. I ran a few statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 2.5 with a standard deviation of 1.8. That means it took 1 or 2 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 5 spins or less 95% of the time. The maximum number of consecutive wins was 6 and losses was 8. There were 2 repeaters. 14 and 18 each repeated once. The hot 3 numbers were 32 with 7 hits, and 14 and 33 with 6 hits each. The cold 3 were 13, 28, and 29 with no hits each.
Keep in mind that casinos are not there to make you rich. So test strategies on a simulator and read the critiques of any strategy that you are planning to use. Also, all roulette players should remember that no system works all the time and some don't work at all. Adjust your risk level accordingly.
Sometimes the old bets are the best bets, but let's see if we still win when there is real money at stake. Recently, Roulette Professional published a video where he tried to define a good source of advice compared to a bad source. He did manage to touch a nerve with one of the content shovelers that he called out, which made his point even sharper. A good sign of quality is the willingness of the creator to test their strategy using their own money. I've included a link to the video in the description. I generally have little to no confidence in the strategies that I critique, so I skip using real money or bet pennies. Even though I was up over $1 on this bet. If I trusted it enough to bet dollars, I would have had a good day. I am still not confident with it. We have all seen 12 numbers miss 10 or 15 times in a row if we've played enough. Don't trust me or anyone else. Test, retest, and test again.
Good luck until the next time.